Okay, hello YouTube. This is another journal entry video, and what I'm trying to do with these videos is show you how to journal for various reasons over a 66-day cycle. And so you might use this kind of journaling to do mindfulness. You might use it to manage ADHD symptoms. You might use it to do skill development. You might use it just to keep yourself on a particular in a particular routine. Maybe you've got something to do, maybe some goals. Maybe you've got some goals that you are struggling to stick to, and this kind of journaling can really help you to stick to it. So it can do all of those things, and it could also, probably do some other things. But those are the things that I think it's useful for, and that's why I do it. I thought I would explain why we do it over 66 days. 66 days is what some neurologists say is the time that it takes for your brain to create new neurology. And neurology and habits and also your thoughts, they're almost the same thing. Um, Neurologists have a saying. They say neurons that fire together wire together. And basically that they're saying that, like, all of the influences that you have in your life, from your behavior, your thoughts, your diet, all this kind of stuff, it all gets built into your neurology. And then once it's built into that neurology, it kind of becomes habit, or it's the least, or it's the most sort of available, easy route for your brain to take. So the general idea is that if we have bad habits, we want to remove them, and we want to replace them with good habits and thoughts and practices and all that. And if we do it over a 66-day period, we actually build all those new habits and thoughts and practices into our new set of neurology. And therefore, we kind of literally upgrade our neurology. So that's why it's over 66 days. And what I've found, because this is my second cycle, what I've found is that um, after about 10 days of a cycle, you feel way better from all the things, all the new things that you're implementing in your life: diet, better sleep, blah blah blah. And then you just continue on with that for like the other 56 days, and then in the last couple of weeks it all just feels like super normal, super easy, because you've and I think that's because you've now made all this new neurology. There's like a momentum that comes from that. Like, your neurology's built, it's built with all these new positive habits, and your now the path of least resistance for your brain is this new neurology, which is full of all these positive things, and neurons that fire together wire together. So if you over 66 days increased or made better practices, had better thoughts, meditated more, changed your diet, blah blah blah, that means that, like, the path of least resistance is now full of all these positive habits, right? Okay, so what I've done here is I've built a little page for myself on my website, which you can also use if you want to do this kind of journaling. Go to this link, it's in the description below, ayahuascaeasy.com, and find this page. You'll have to create an account first. It's free. Just create an account and then go to this page and you can use it. And basically, I've split the 66 days into 4 phases. And so I'm in phase one of my second cycle. I've already done 66 days of this. So I'm starting again, and I'm going to add in new things that I want. But I'm changing it a little bit in that in the first 5 to 7 days, or week or so, of this new 66-day cycle, I'm just going to observe what I'm doing each day in terms of like my morning routine, my daytime routine, my sleep routine, my diet. I'm going to write some, just these are just prompt questions just to get me writing and thinking about stuff. And I'll answer those. And then, like I'm just looking at things like, did I fail to do anything today? Was I like super tired and I couldn't go to the gym or something like that? And I'm noting those down, right? Because I want to know, eventually I'm going to analyze why I'm missing something, right? Like how I was feeling around that time. Maybe I was emotional. Maybe I was like meeting a friend. Maybe like I don't know, I had like my nephew to pick up, or I had like my argue with my girlfriend, or whatever, whatever like caused you to not go to that thing and do that thing. And then I, just some additional notes. And then each time you fill it out, then I've got like another link down here just um, to your previous entries. So if you want to go back and read what you wrote before, that's all there. And this will all be private, like it's all behind your login, so other people can't actually see it. So yeah, that's phase one. We're just observing, right? And then in phase two, what we're going to do is we're going to start to think about what would be like an aspirational routine. So I'm going to start to like build in the new things that I want to build into my neurology this cycle, this 66 days, right? So in the first phase, we observed, and now we're going to start to just sort of, I'm going to write about the things that I would want to include in a morning routine. How do I want to change my daytime routine? Does my sleep routine, does it need upgrading? I'm going to think about all that. Diet, how's that going? Thoughts, feelings, like maybe I need to, maybe I've been feeling negative lately, and so I need to replace that with something positive. Or maybe I've been feeling positive recently, and I'm gonna just make sure that I keep that going. And then, so that's another sort of, let's say 5 days, or yeah, I've said there 3 to 5 days. And then in phase three of the 66 days, I'm then going to write down what is kind of like my ideal version of myself for this cycle. What would be like it's not where I'm at. It's like 10 or 20% or 15% better than where I'm at, right? So that each time I do the cycle, I get like 5% better, 10% better, 20%, whatever. So I'm gonna write that down, right? And so it's got stuff like my ideal morning routine, daytime routine, sleep, diet, thoughts and feelings, additional notes. That's, whatever. And then, so that's another, that could be just a few days, or that could be a couple of days, or, whatever, as long as you need, really. And then the rest of the 66 days is in phase four. And so in phase four, we're gonna amalgamate all of these other phases. So we've observed, we've thought about what we want to be, we've created a routine that it like embodies all the things that we want to be for this cycle. And then in phase four, we're literally just every day for the next 66 days. Or, if it was 5 times a week, or if it was 4 times a week, then that. But ideally we do it every day. So every day for the rest of the cycle, we just go in and we just write down what we did. If we missed anything, if we missed anything in our routine from our ideal routine that we created. And yeah, basically we're just like writing down what we did. Did we fall off? Did we fail to do the routine somewhere? If we did fail, then that's fine, because you're probably going to fail. That's all good. If you're not failing, you're probably not pushing yourself a little bit. Like you might not be pushing yourself as much as you should. So the goal is to kind of create a routine which pushes us a little bit, but isn't too crazy. Um, yeah, you kind of just have to find a balance there within yourself. And we're just, if we fall off, we're just going to talk about if I missed my gym routine in the morning here, then I'm gonna say why, you know, and then I'm gonna write, oh, I was tired because last night and girlfriend did X and blah blah blah, and we're gonna figure out why it was that I fell off, and then we're going to that's going to lead us somewhere, right? That's going to tell us something about our lives that we need to alter or be aware of in order to achieve our goals this 66 days, right? And that's it. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to fill out this journal and you're going to watch me. So you get this little window into my life. It's kind of very personal, but it's all good. I'm a very open person. So let's do third day in the cycle. And I'm actually going to do, actually should be doing yesterday, shouldn't I? I'm doing this like for the day before so that I can talk about the entire day. So yeah, enjoy guys. I'm going to bang on some music, and this is like some this is that I like. Um, Straight and write or read or whatever. I just like to have something in the background that's soothing. So I'm going to turn this up. I'm not going to say anything anymore, and y'all are just going to watch me write. Okay, and that is it. So once I've filled out the form, I just hit submit, and then it gets added to this list down here where I can go back, and that should have been two, but whatever. Where I can go back and read it. So the thing that I just wrote, that is there if I want to read it. And, come back to it. If I wrote anything that I want to come back to, I can do that. So yeah, I will leave it there for now, guys. But drop a comment if you have any questions, or come find me on my social media platforms. They're linked below as well. And yeah, hit the like, hit subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you for watching.